Hey guys, let's do a little test. My dome light in my vehicle is not working, so we got to do Blair Witch Project tonight. Whoops, my light fell when I left. Had it propped on me belly. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to test this theory that 5G makes it harder to absorb oxygen. Because we're going to drive right up to a major 5G cell tower, which is, maybe a little over 1/10 of a mile away from here, maybe 2/10. I don't think it's that far. It's about 1/10 of a mile from where I'm parked at. And I'm going to wear an oxygen meter, an O2 meter, and we're going to see what it does to my blood oxygen. So this is a direct test. No, it's not a scientific test, but it's pretty close. It's a really good ad hoc test that if it's true that has that effect, we should see some kind of measurable result, right? Let's see what happens. Now, to see what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have to cut this light off. Oops, no Blair Witch Project. So I'm going to put this on my finger, and I'm going to see if we can record this thing. If I can put it right here where you can see the meter. Here we are. I've been talking a lot, so it's been up a little bit. It was running 95 earlier, so 95, 96 is pretty typical for me. So let's see what happens. I got some traffic here. I got to kind of compensate for a lot of traffic here tonight. There used to not be any traffic out here, but so many people have moved out here. It's insane. Oh my God, cars just keep coming. Used to, you'd say here, you wouldn't see any traffic tonight at all. Well, tons of people are moving here in Madison County, Alabama. It is nuts, guys. So here we're driving. It's illegal to hold a cell phone in Alabama and drive now, but nothing said about a camcorder, right? So we're on our way. That little blinky light up there is where we're heading. Yeah, it's about 1/10 of a mile. Now let me explain inverse square law. Inverse square, I hope I don't get arrested because this is private property. Well, we'll see. Inverse square, especially going to it at nighttime, might get me in trouble. I gotta make sure I get the turnoff point right. Oh, I got a hand truck in the back here. I hear it screeching. All right, inverse square law works. Yeah, excuse that, guys. I got a hand truck in the back. I forgot to take that out. And this roll around from where I delivered worms Monday. All right, I don't know if y'all can see it. There it is. That is the base of the cell tower. Now I'm much closer to it now. And, well, let's see here. I'm actually better. My oxygen level has gone up. Wow, guys, it's gone up. So, inverse square law, let me explain. Inverse square law says the further you are from a point source of radiation, the faster the radiation is going to fall off, and it falls off very quickly. So you be this close to this cell tower means the fields are going to be very, very strong. It's going back the other direction. Inverse square law is such that, all right, I'm down to 96 here for a second. Let's work up, now back to 97. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to walk in here. I'm going to explain inverse square law as I get away. All right. We can watch it live as I walk up toward the no trespassing point. 96. That's pretty much where I was at. My pulse rate tends to be a little high. No big deal on that. I'm walking. Oh, look, it went up. My oxygen. Oh, my God, my oxygen's doing great. 98. It's doing great. That's very high for me. It's very seldom I get 98 for a blood oxygen. Holy guac and smoke-a-moly, guys. Well, I'm not in the camera. Okay, I'm sorry. There it is. My blood oxygen is 98 at the gate, and that is great. There it is, guys. There is the cell equipment. I'm right under the cell tower as close as I can get without being arrested. Notice, radio frequency environment area. See that, guys? There we are. I better get out of here before I see some blue lights beside the blue porch light there, and I'll explain this inverse square law. Wow, guys, I actually get better oxygen near 5G. What are you guys talking about? Can't absorb it. Wow, guys. See, I knew that was bunk because oxygen is not a dipole molecule, not O2. Water is. So, yeah, I see all these claims out on YouTube. All these so-called experts. Yep, I understand physics, guys. You know, what they tell you is pseudoscience. I can bring you the real McCoy. We just did a test here, and it worked inversely to what they said it would. Inversely. I'm doing great. I'm not passing out for a lack of oxygen. I don't know if you can see me at all. Probably not, no. So, all right, real quick, I'm just going to say what it is. Inverse square law. If you're 1 foot away from something, then you've got 1 unit of whatever that radiation intensity is. When you, I don't know if you can see my fingers. Can I get them in here? There we go. When you're 2 foot away from it, it's inverse square. That means you're 1 over the distance squared. So where were you 1 unit, now you're 2, it's a quarter. So you just go 2 times, and it's a quarter of the distance. I don't know, we got to get the Blair Witch Project going here again. And I know y'all want to see me explain this. Oh! So, when you're 3 units away, it goes down to 1/9. If you're 4 units away, it goes down to 1/16. If you're just 5 units away, like 5 foot away, then it goes down to 1/25. The radiation levels drop immensely with distance. So guys, all this concern about 5G affecting the blood oxygen, well, we have not found evidence to support that experimentally. That's what I'll say. You tell me what you think. I know a lot of you are just going to get mad as all fire. You're going to disagree because I watch this on 100 YouTube channels and they all say blah, blah, blah. And they cite this, they cite that. Ha, 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 ha. Bunked. Debunked. Debunked. It's like Mythbusters here. All right, we are not Mythbusters. What are we? We are Bunkbusters. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Yeah, I'm not into my overall video. I'm going to put this in a section of the video I'm going to record tomorrow. Greg out.